Cape Town is one of the most exciting cities we've ever visited, and a huge part of that is its incredible food scene. After spending 2 weeks eating our way across the city in 2026, we've narrowed it down to the food experiences we'd recommend above everything else. From an unforgettable 14-course African feast, to learning how to cook traditional Cape Malay dishes in the colourful streets of Bo-Kaap, to one of the most comforting meals we've had anywhere in the world. Along the way, we'll share our favourite burgers, flamkuchens, Cape Town's incredible food markets, and a few hidden gems we'd happily fly back for. So if you're planning a trip to Cape Town and want to know where to eat without wasting a single meal, this video is packed with places we'd wholeheartedly recommend. This is the food that made us love Cape Town.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Nando's, having just arrived in South Africa, you uncultured swines. But you'd be wrong. So, Nando's was first founded in Johannesburg in 1987, so we wanted to come and check out how it compares to the UK, both in terms of the food, what's on the menu, and of course, the prices.
I got the quarter chicken with peri chips and a Nando's roll, which I believe is just a bread roll.
With what I'm familiar with, just simply a half chicken and chips. Want to compare it to what we know in the UK, but then on the side we've got cheesy rissoles. I don't really know what they are, and they've also got peri spinach. Also, one of the most interesting things here is that there is no medium spice. It's just called mild. We assume that's the equivalent of medium. We're about to find out. Everything that we just said there was 348 rand, which was £16.10, the equivalent of about one Nando's meal in the UK these days.
Facts.
I was sceptical about going to Nando's first up front. I think this is just what we needed after a 15-hour flight. That mild sauce is actually not that mild.
Yeah,
Probably just me. This is the cheesy risole.
it kind of reminds me of have you ever had those chili, jalapeno chili bite poppers?
Yeah.
Just without the jalapeno.
Yeah. And 4 of them was just £2.18. Recommend. We've then got the peri spinach, which looks like it's got quite a lot of other stuff in it. Very saucy.
That is nice.
It's good.
I do love bread and butter.
Maybe it's their equivalent of garlic bread. We'll crack on with this. Promise you, no more Nando's or any other places that you might recognise from the UK in the rest of this video. We have done quite a lot of research into the best places in Cape Town. So yeah, stick with us. This is going to be a great video and the start of an amazing 2-week trip here. Let's go. Good evening guys, we are at the Eastern Food Bazaar in the CBD, Central Business District area. We've gone for the chicken biryani. Thank God we chose to share it, because look at this for a portion size. Imagine if we ordered one of these each. Wow, I mean, I hope it tastes good. Let's get stuck in. That just cost us 95 rand, which is just over £4, I guess. So an absolute bargain. We're eating cheap tonight, but still eating good.
By the way, thanks for tuning into this video. Hit that subscribe button to see more from our time in Cape Town. Everything we did is also available to watch now.
So if you're watching this video and thinking, this food looks amazing, but what about the South African cuisine, other than Nando's? Then that's a fair assessment, but that is all about to change, as tonight we are going to Gold Restaurant, which is a 14-course South African feast with live entertainment and music. Can't wait. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Everybody say yeah. Everyone in this restaurant has one of these drums. What a start. I think this is lasting for an hour. Such a unique vibe. Wow. Let's go.
Good evening. Welcome to Gold Restaurant.
Thank you.
My name is Isabel, and I'm going to be your host for you tonight.
1, 2, 3, go! Everybody say yeah.
Drumming done. They've just come to wash our hands, and now it's finally time for the food.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
Wow, thank you. Oh.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
The warm welcome and African drumming was just the beginning of what turned out to be the most memorable evening of our entire trip. From Cape Malay prawn curry and baboti samosas to Moroccan couscous and Cameroonian peanut chicken, every single one of the 14 courses introduced us to a different flavour, tradition and story. But as incredible as the food was, it was only part of the experience. Throughout the evening, the restaurant came alive with live music, traditional dancing and performances that celebrated cultures from across the continent. The entertainment was woven into every course, and the evening ended with a blessing from the Queen, bringing the whole experience to a memorable close. If you're only going to book one food experience in Cape Town, make it this.
So I'm not really sure how to pronounce this market that we've just come to. Orange Zit, maybe? But it's right by the V&A waterfront, and we're just having a roam around. This is open on Wednesday, late afternoons and evenings, and then weekend mornings as well. A mix of like local artisan kind of like boutiques and shops selling clothes, souvenirs, you name it, and then a huge food market as well. So having a look around to see what we can find for tonight's dinner. Definitely need to try out biltong whilst I'm here. To be honest, never really been a massive fan of it in the UK, but you never know, it's probably much better in South Africa, which is obviously where it's from.
That is good tasting. I love mushrooms.
The selection on offer at the market was incredible, and you're probably wondering why we didn't sample as much as we normally do at food markets around the world. The truth is, we were recovering from a stomach bug, so we decided to play it safe with some of the bolder flavours on offer, although, in hindsight, maybe the grilled cheese wasn't the smartest decision.
I probably should have tried to find a toilet before this.
One thing that we did discover though was Rubio's tea, South Africa's naturally caffeine-free alternative, which quickly became a favourite throughout the trip. So definitely make time for Orange's Market when you're in Cape Town, and let us know your favourite food vendors in the comments. We'd love an excuse to come back and experience it properly. A few days later, with the medication finally doing its job, we headed to Neighbour Goods Market, but this is much more than just a food market. It brings together local artisans, designers and food vendors every weekend to create a brilliant atmosphere. With cuisines from all over the world, a German bratwurst felt like the perfect way to test whether my stomach had fully recovered, and thankfully it had. So by the time we made it back into the city for Time Out Market, we were more than ready for a burger. We went for de Vrije, free-range beef, double cheese, handmade buns and all the toppings. It was absolutely delicious. But that wasn't our only burger in Cape Town. Hudson's on Kloof Street, named one of the coolest streets in the world by Time Out, was a great spot for a casual burger and locally brewed beer. And our favourite though had to be Brash in Sea Point. Their menu is refreshingly simple, 2 burgers, fries and soft serve. No gimmicks, just everything done exceptionally well.
We are now in Bo-Kaap firstly for a cooking class, but this is where all of the colourful houses are on Wale Street. We're both wearing orange today, and we're just waiting in front of this orange house for our cooking class to begin, so that's what's next.
Cape Malay cuisine dates back centuries, blending the flavours and traditions brought to the Cape by enslaved people and political exiles from Southeast Asia with local South African ingredients. And today, it's become one of the defining cuisines of Cape Town. Rather than sampling Cape Malay in a restaurant, we were welcomed into someone's home, and that made all the difference. So instead of following a recipe, we were cooking with a local family, hearing their stories, learning techniques that had been passed down through generations, and understanding the history behind every dish. Together, we made fragrant Cape Malay curries, folded our own samosas, rolled fresh rotis by hand, and of course, enjoyed everything we'd spent the morning cooking. For us, this wasn't just one of the best experiences in Cape Town, it was the most authentic. We loved meeting the locals and fellow foodies from around the world and enjoying the food together around a big table. The link to this experience is below in the description.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure. Everything of the best for little one. Do you know what it is? Just like mama. It will look nice now.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Have a great day. We found ourselves spending a lot of time at Cape Town's world-famous beaches, craving pizza. Well, not quite pizza. Here it's called the flamkuchen, a thin, crispy flatbread traditionally topped with creme fraiche, thinly sliced onions and bacon. The Pottery in Camps Bay served theirs with avocado. Clifton Eatery did a controversial twist with pineapple, but our favourite was on a road trip out of Cape Town to Hermanus. This is Fix Restaurant with their paella flamkuchen. We'll show you more from Hermanus in our next video, where we share our favourite day trips from Cape Town.
We are currently at a place called Our Local, and we've come here to have lunch. James has got a Reuben toasty, which I'm not allowed to have. So I got a Caesar salad instead. So I can't have a Reuben sandwich because it's made of pastrami, which is a cold meat, and Preggers people can't have that.
That was great. Highly recommend Our Local. Great service, great food and drinks. And now we are walking down Kloof Street, which has been dubbed one of the coolest streets in the world, and, well, the coolest in Cape Town for sure. So let's go and see what it has to offer.
Kloof Street is packed with independent cafes, trendy restaurants and matcha bars. We couldn't resist trying a mango matcha, but our real mission was finding the best coffee in the city. We'll be sharing all of our favourite coffee spots in a dedicated Cape Town coffee guide coming to the channel very soon. A couple of final quickfire recommendations. Moya restaurant, nestled within the beautiful Kirstenbosch gardens, served up delicious local cuisine in one of the most scenic settings we ate in. And down in Hoop Bay, Mariners Wharf have been perfecting their fish and chips for over 50 years, with the fish coming straight from the waters that the restaurant overlooks. Back at the V&A waterfront now for the final meal of an incredible 2 weeks in Cape Town.
Okay guys, and our final African cuisine experience here in Cape Town on our last day here is at 7 Colours Eatery. It's at the V&A waterfront, and let me explain a little bit about the concept behind the menu here. So the term 7 colours basically refers to having lots of different types of food on the same plate. For South Africans, traditionally it's common to have red beetroot, yellow rice, multicoloured vegetable dishes and brown meat dishes all overflowing from the same plate. This makes a delicious rainbow soul food experience all in one portion. So yeah, 7 colours is kind of synonymous with wholesome soul food, home, community and togetherness. So what we've just ordered is from today's menu, where you basically choose your starch, which is turmeric rice or beans, and then we choose between like beef and chicken, and then all of that comes with 4 different sides. Includes things like coleslaw, spinach, beetroots. Really excited to kind of have this local cuisine experience here on our last day in Cape Town.
I'm excited to have rice.
This looks good. Very nutritious. Needed.
Now this is what I'm talking about. This is what I've been craving for.
Thank you.
So we've got the slow cooked sampan beans, savoury spinach, chalaka, which is a homemade relish, also with beans, coleslaw, and beetroots, and then for the proteins, Cape Malay spiced pulled chicken, and we've got the beef. That was so delicious. Was it my favourite meal of the trip? Was it yours?
I think it was.
So glad we came here. You know what's funny? We walked past here on the first day, literally the first day when we landed, and we were like, we'll come back later, and we never did. So delicious, nutritious, wholesome, everything that it claimed to be, really. Yeah, definitely recommend here. It's a cool concept, but I don't even think it's a concept, it's just tradition. So yeah, really glad that we've finally got a chance to come here on the final day. It's making me a little bit more sad that we now have to go home. Do you feel happier now?
Very, very happy. And our healthy baby loves healthy food and rice because she's Asian.
Would you like something sweet?
What are the options? We'll share one, yeah?
Should we share one?
Yeah, let's share one. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
We're not done, yay!
There's the biscuit at the bottom.
Like the taste of rice pudding, just obviously without the lumps. And then the biscuity part is like a malt biscuit.
But again, you can just tell it was made super fresh, in the cup, straight in the fridge, ready to come out as soon as we ordered it. Good way to end. Good way to end. Alright, what a way to end our trip here in Cape Town. Fully recommend 7 Colours Eatery. That was absolutely delicious. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've not yet seen the others, we've also got everything we did, best coffees, best day trips, and I'll leave a link to the playlist right here. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Guys, the food is so good. Look how big my tummy is, so full.